Welcome back to an episode of We Are again somewhere in the desert-ish, or at least in the steppes, and we're going further south, right? Because there's one more section left. Well, there are smaller sections left that I still need to discover, but they are beyond reach for now. But there's this one here called Kyrgyzstan, and we're starting with the scoring sands. So we're going further south, of course, and see what we can find all the way over there. My mic's just somewhat in the way, but alright. So, onwards. And also, as you can see, I lost an awful lot of red dust. Problem, I do not have the option to use the horse, because I unlocked the whole thing already. Took a little while, but it's actually quite easy to do. You just open up an awful lot of baleful chests, and well, you don't really compete that much in PvP. If you have the chance, just defeat the boss, get even more of those crystals, and you have to mark yourself for blood to get 10% more, right? Which makes the whole thing a little easier. But yeah, you can do this. It's fairly simple, but that's just the thing. It's it does not unlock the riding feature in the game, because in order to unlock the riding feature, you have to do a quest. It's not that you are missing a horse and you're forbidden to buy a horse, right? Which is actually kind of iffy. Like, I do have the horse, but I just can't use it because I'm not that far in the story yet. This is so stupid. I got myself a horse already. Come on. Anyway, there are the Sirocco Caverns, and we are just going to clear them while we're at them. Yeah. That's the quickest thing we can do right now. La 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 la. Oh no. There are an awful lot of Lilith statues in this area. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 even. That's a lot. That's a lot of Lilith going about. Alright. Oh, how do you know this? Oh. I got myself a second screen. Oh. And I opened the map. Oh. So that I don't have to uncover the whole area step by step. Oh. It makes things just a wee bit nicer. Alright. By the way, what do I have equipped? That's the armor thing. I don't need that. I rather need damage right now. So, sweetie potato. Yeah, definitely have to check if I can find like a higher tier rare item that I can just turn into a legendary one. Instead of depending on legendary loot to begin with. Protection! Where does this other way go, by the way? Oh, bloated corpse. With nothing inside. Cool. Onwards then. Thing is, it takes a little bit of time to just pass through the enemies and defeat them on the sidelines. So, there's like a few spires. Okay. Oh, okay. That's just the way forward, right? That's also a way forward. That's weird. 2 ways forward and just 1 way down here, so we have to backtrack again. Happens sometimes. That's a very specific issue that I have with some elongated, more linear kind of maps. With just an occasional... Ah, come on. That thing pushed me to the side. With just an occasional crossing. You don't know if you've forgotten something or not. And halfway through, you're like, ah, I should turn back. There you go. And we got more diamonds. Diamonds. Kind of like a sunk cost fallacy. In this case, it's the opposite because you still have to go a little further. Alright. Now, what do we have here? Which way do we go? I think going to the east is... Yeah. Okay, so Corrupted Sands is where it actually continues. That means that the sideways path over here may be related to an event that we can do, or... No, wait. The whole thing is connected. That's interesting. First time I'm seeing something like this, where you have two ways of getting further down in a dungeon. And then those two also being connected. Huh. Usually it's just one passage forward and never two. Yeah. And then alloy. Thank goodness the enemies are only level 50. Otherwise it would go crazy. Oh yes, more chests, more rings, more goodness. And as long as I... There we go, what's this one? Lightning Storm, Critical Strikes. Well, this is a cool one, but no. This is a cool one, but no. Oi, adventure.
My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
Hoi. The friends were separated. Well,
I can't take anymore.
there's just this teensy-weensy issue with the fact that I don't know how much health they have. And it says that they are 3, but I don't know where the others are. Oh no, wait, it's just a slay as many enemies as you can kind of situation. No, keep the wounded adventurer alive. Oh, wait, right? Yeah, no, there's no health bar on those dudes. There are 2 different saving quests in here. It's kind of weird. There you go.
Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead. I think I can manage from here. Please, take this.
Hey. And another ring. Oh. Just for once, let me try to help those fellows. Like, there's an occasional... okay, there's a lever here. And then there's another one there. Okay. Didn't I? Okay. Good. So that one is active, that one is active. Only thing we need to do is move forward now. So what do we got here? Oh, artillery shrine. Yes, artillery shrine's cool. As long as it's not cursed, that is. That was it? What a nice little dungeon. Oh, wait a minute. I have to defeat 5 waves in order to get that shrine activated. There you go. Nice. And the remaining ones, of course, at the end. Oh wait, 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 oh wait. There you go. And we got ourselves some good stuff. Oh yes. Alright. Let's see if there's at least a few more. Nah, that's not it. You just have to go around in a circle. That's just great. Okay. And that basically concludes a dungeon. Kind of sort of like this graph. The vampire graph, whatever. Or okay. We're going to continue exploring the area, but just a little bit. Because there's definitely more that we can get down here. So, I discovered all of that before. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff here, and I have to find the way up there. Whoa. Something is weird with the angle here. Because it goes upwards, it just means that the camera has a really strange tilt to it. Like, I don't know. Like actually pointing downwards. That's the strangest bit about it all. Because sometimes the hills go down and sometimes the hills go up, right? But the camera always has the same angle. So it kind of feels weird. Looking down or looking up. But as long as you have a straight ground terrain, right? Then everything seems normal. Like this one right here is a straight ground terrain. Everything's good. We're not going up or we are not going down that much. It's fairly flat. Alright, that's a feat to do. And small chest, okay. Oh, even some crushed beast bone. Yeah, that's what we need. We do need more. Wait a minute, did I? Yeah, did. Do need all of the paragon points that we can muster. So, let's see. Is supposed to be. Yeah, great. I'm just running away from it. Come on. Ah, sweet. Kind of like the sands. Very bright, very open. Just shouldn't be here when it's 9 outside or whatever. A desert with freezing enemies. Why is that never done? Usually there's like an icy desert, but there's never a desert with ice in it. Which should actually make a very, very decent sense. Because as soon as the sun is not shining anymore, then in the desert it gets cold AF. The extreme temperature differences. So, now, I actually am looking for something with wings on it. I am looking for something with wings on it. Okay, wait a minute. I think I know where it is. It's fairly straightforward again. Just go with your gut and your intuition. Most of the time you're right. There you go. There we have one. More dexterity in the Forgotten Watch post. Right here in the Scoring Sands. Pretty neat. But we are also going for this, for the north here. Not just at the list statue. That was even another event. Come on. But anyway. We're going further north. And then there's also... Oh, yes. We're very close to the next settlement as well. Ah, come on, die. Is there a boss fight happening right now? And because I'm not sure, let me just check this out. The camera seems normal. If the camera is normal, everything is alright. Fine. Solstice. Why is Solstice just going upwards? Are they looking for something? Maybe they're here the first time as well, and they're just checking the surroundings. That could be it. Yeah, look at how they are. And they're going back now. Actually, wait a minute. Let me just look at the timer real quick. Helltide active. No, Helltide world boss in 3 hours and 45 minutes or sharper. But I don't know where it will spawn. That's just the issue. You get... the thing is, you have different world bosses, which can spawn all over the place, right? And then you... What's this one? Gathering Legions. Oh, yes. Gathering Legions is kind of cool. But okay. We are just going to... Is this the road? Yeah. Follow the road until we hit that location. I was also thinking... How does pathfinding actually work? I mean, how do you figure that out? Like, you need some dots with some connections to them, right? Basically, you have to write them down in a list. And then you write down the distance from those dots somehow, right? And then you just add everything together. But how do you figure out that they are connected? That is that question. How do you do that? So, and we got ourselves this, what's this called? Tarsarak. One skill point claimed. Ah, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. A skill point claim. Unbelievable. So, now, let's see. What did I... Wait, what? I still got the Earth Spike. That makes no sense. Okay. Yeah, I don't use the Earth Spike. Not right now. Okay, I kind of had the idea to use like the Earth Spike in order to trigger wind spells and so on, but actually to reset other wind spells, especially the hurricane spell. But the thing is, this is not really the thing that I'm going good for. But one thing that I could do though is get the Earth Spike and just deal tons of additional damage. But I would rather have the wind shear with the additional spirit. Questions upon questions upon questions. So what did I say I wanted to get? This one right here, I think. With a higher damage. But I could also get this one here, which also does more damage. But I need to slow them first. To get even more damage out of it, of course. Or we could just get 4% increased damage to elites, right? Because in the end, it's only the elites that matter. Which... Yeah, what about this one? This one is 5%, but it makes casting difficult, and it's only core skills. This one is target specific, and the other one is another condition. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting indeed. I could also try to increase the hurricane duration, but nah. Actually, if I make it... Yeah, if I increase the hurricane duration, then I can have it active for longer, which is actually pretty sweet. Right now I don't seem to have any problems with fortifying that much. Like, I do fortify, sure, and it seems to max out pretty well, right? I don't know if I need more of this. I would then just need to switch it around a little bit. I consume spirit, heal you, full zones of... Okay, that would also make things a little easier. because then I can just heal with my tornadoes, and I do use an awful lot of tornadoes. But to be honest, I would just want to deal damage here. The whole defensive aspect is pretty much non-existent for me. So how am I... Wait, what? Not learned yet. What? Okay. Why did I not learn that? Maybe I just... Okay, maybe I just got rid of that. So the other way would be to just increase wind shear damage. But that might be a wee bit stupid. Yeah, against leads. But wait a minute, this is nature magic, right? This is against distant enemies. Is there anything in here that just increases the damage as it is? That would be sweet. Like, this one increases it, sure, that one makes things crit, but we don't care that much about the whole crit thing, do we? Doesn't seem to be anything in here that would increase the spells that much. Yeah, that's not much that I can do. I could either upgrade the wind shear spell specifically, or I could just do this one here. That one makes all of the spells deal more damage. This one and the other one, of course. Weird.
Watch yourself. These lands are treacherous.
I would say that they are more sandy, and I should try to wear sandals or whatever. Maybe this is why they are called sandals, because there's sand getting into it. Nah, Jubil.
Perhaps you can settle this. Horses or camels?
Camels have 3 eyelids to keep out the sand. Horses?
Do they really?
Iron wolves. Mercenaries with a silly name, sniffing after coin.
They saved my cousin's life, and she's worthless.
Can't argue with that.
God, yeah.
Let me guess. Just passing through.
Oh, yes. I'll never be married.
Where'd you get that chat from, though? Okay, how's business?
War in the steppes, bandits in the south, and Caldium has closed its golden gates. The few customers we get usually want a guide to take them to safety. Akarat knows where that is.
Can you tell me of Tarsarak?
Behold, the armpit of the desert. Our families came from Alcarnos years ago after that city went to hell. They camped here by the crossroads, set up trade. It's been a struggle ever since.
Last night I dreamed that the sandstorm came and buried us here. If only.
Nah. Come on, a little bit of sand. A little bit of sand, but... But camels, yeah, why can't you just get a different kind of mount here? I mean, it's a Blizzard game, right? They made World of Warcraft with tons of mounts. What do we get here? A horse with different skins on it. And the skins are even not that difficult. Or different. Now, heirloom banner, what's this? An old Kyrgyzstan banner, carefully restored. The gold leaves. Script reads, "Long live Alcanis, shelter from the winds."
That's a fine costume. The desert sun is going to love you.
Let's hope that the sun is not shining too much here. Ah, there.
Is it true they have an angel in the north? We can't see Akarat. I'd like to see an angel.
Depends.
That looks warm. I can fix it.
Yes. And we are going to smash it.
Forge is always hot.
Oh, by the way, did I die recently? Yes.
Kingly make. Use it well.
That was one of those deaths that occurred while grinding for those red dust stuff. Was an accident. Actually, I pretty much dominated it until another dude came. It was a rogue. And I had absolutely no chance. That was weird. That was absolutely weird. Like, no armor managed to work. Nothing. Didn't even really get the chance to deal decent amount of damage. Anyhow. So, Sapda.
No, I'm not a guide. But you can't throw a rock without hitting one around here.
Mm-hmm.
The mines have been closed for weeks. How long until your loafing brother finds a job?
He'll be out of our house soon, my flower.
Everybody's all about, yeah, job this, job that. As if the job is something that you need. No. It's food. Dwindling sacks of metal ore. With the mines closed in the south, such materials have grown scarce. Yeah. But you also need people that get the minerals out of there. It's not that easy. Like, just a little bit of metal is actually extremely difficult to come by. Like, we're just used to it because huge machines do that work for us. But without that... Actually... Without though... Yeah, how did people get metal out of the ground, like, let's say 100 years in the past? How did they do that then? Because this was basically the time where they had, like, huge metal structures and whatnot. Or maybe even, I don't know, 200, 150 to 200 years in the past. How did they manage to get all of that iron ore? Because you just... You need an awful lot of time to do that, sure. But you also need to dig out a lot. And no human is capable of doing that on their own. Alright, anyway. Let's just go down back to Tarsarak and continue with some side missions right at the beginning of the next episode. Because that helps with exploration tremendously. So I don't need to explore and do missions and do dungeons. I like do the missions and the rest just happens organically. Let's put our ass down. Until next time then, like and subscribe and...
Farewell.
Oh, ta-ta. We can't wave while our ass is connected to the floor. Anyhow, toodles.